Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. I forgot. Check. Test. Check. Test. Yo. You have to do what? You have to get on that mic, yo. Oh? Here, you can turn it down. That's this one. There you go. That's yours. Two. Yo.
You have to talk into your
Dylan
mic
Diaz.
or else I can't hear you.
Yeah.
There we go. I didn't see
hear
anybody I
myself.
knew in there.
You didn't.
So I didn't want to be a
Oh.
Karen and be like, excuse me.
Yeah, where's my thing?
Where's our server?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
One?
Okay. We got to do we got Dylan Theus, we got is that Coney Riley? How would you say that? I don't even know. Yep. There.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Yo. Oh, there it is. That'll do. I like it. Boom.
There's a lot of numbers and things on the screen.
What do you mean? I think it looks great. That's a good stream. Oh, that's right. Arcade keychains are back. It says human tracking. It always looks like human trafficking.
It really does.
Yeah. There you go. So this one. There you go. Okay, so that puts us at. Oh no.
This guy's alive.
That guy is so alive.
I'm alive. That's what he sounds like.
Okay. Oh man. Yo. This would suck. That might be where. Oh, I'm dumb. I have wonderful news. I'm dumb. And now, that's right. I have to get out of that. I have to do this. I have to add the
I don't know
remote.
if that's news.
That's CD4 in the motherfucking house. There we go. There's one. There we go. So now we just need to take H1L3. Oh. Caduceus 33 wants a red stink of pain. That's a clinical term. It means shut up. It's called tradition, son.
They said
Nah.
please and thank you.
Well, you're right, but they still blasphemed. they still farted during church.
You know what happens when you do that.
What?
You get dragged to hell.
There we go. So then that'll be. Oh no, that's not what I want at all. Yes. Ghost-like indeed. As it should be. There we go. So we got a Brian and Josie shot. Oh, we got a Justin and Josie shot. Oh, we got an all three of us
Never
shot.
out of the shot.
Well, that's true. That is true. And then I guess that. If I reach over.
Please never put that one on.
Yeah. Please never put what on?
This,
What's true? What?
I feel like a
Oh,
little
you don't
bit
like this? Oh,
intimidated.
you don't like the God shot?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
a lot of it.
All right. Here, I'm gonna get a beverage. You want something, Justin?
Yeah.
Can I get a lemonade?
A lemonade?
Haze me, dog.
Okay, you got it. All right, here you go. There we go. I'll leave it to you guys. You know what? I'll do the shot that's specifically for the two of you. Look at that.
Already.
Yeah. Welcome to the J&J Express.
Oh my God! Wait, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Safe to say.
This is a new show brought to you by Kleenex.
Kleenex.
Look, they called.
And you know what?
We're not going to
Money's
turn them
money.
away.
Right.
Yeah. The coin still spends when Kleenex is dropping it in our bucket.
All right. I feel like I didn't like any of that way phrased.
You want to know what? Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. What's the biggest story in the world right now, Josie?
Biggest story?
Yeah. What is the biggest news? If there were a newspaper that only covered Josie's life,
Oh,
what
it's
would
my
the
life.
headline be?
Oh,
A1, as they say in the industry.
I don't know what the biggest story in my life right now. I can tell you what's happened recently.
Sure, yeah. That's usually
It's
what
not been
happens in a
very
newspaper.
interesting. It's not been, okay, well, it's not been very interesting. Today, I finally reached out to my counselor and asked her questions about the freaking ban or whatever so I can actually do my work. Because I had signed into a different account, but they won't let me do that in my Chromebook. So, anyways, I talked to her about that. And then
About
I
the
saw
what?
The phone ban.
Okay, so there is a phone ban.
There's a
in
phone ban.
Texas schools.
But they're making it like a whole device ban, which means that I can only use the school Chromebooks, but I'm in like college classes and I need like
Oh.
to be in college accounts.
Gotcha.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
I got an email
So wait, hold
later.
on. The phone ban extends to laptops?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, because some
That seems
MacBooks,
odd.
some MacBooks can text, but it's really dumb because it's like, but I'm literally like about to be 18. I'm about to leave this place.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
let me just do my work, and I can't even.
Excuse me, counselor. I'm about to be about this bitch.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like,
So can you please raise up off my nuts?
they won't even let you be on your phone during lunch or passing period.
Really?
So yes, it's like, it's
I guess I understand it, but
honestly, I could give. I
A
don't
hoot?
really care. I couldn't give a hoot
Yeah.
about the phone ban. I just am annoyed with the laptop thing.
that's stupid.
It
That
is
should be
stupid.
that should be figured out.
And it's been the talk of the town. Let's just say, at my school, everybody's
Hello.
complaining. Hi.
Your hair looks really good down like that. It's very
talking-
flowing.
We're talking about the phone ban.
Yeah, there's a phone ban in Texas schools now, but apparently it also extends to laptops.
Yeah. But it doesn't extend to lemonade.
Nope. Boop, 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 boop. It's the perfect crime.
Yeah. I'm about to get like a case that looks like a phone. Or wait, a case that. I don't even care. Anyways.
Oh damn!
Even
Later-
more perfect crime.
Look, I don't want to toot our own horn or nothing, but I was not the only one listening to that fabulous podcast when I got that beer. I think we got listeners in the building.
well, then why didn't they send a
Oh,
server out?
well,
Yeah, why-
because I saw this.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
They glanced over and like, oh, that's right. I got to turn on my
so funny.
in-flight entertainment.
I love you, whoever's watching. I love you. But also, literally, in about 20 minutes, just hit me with another one.
another haze.
Just bless your boy with another haze.
Yeah. Oh man.
But they sent out an email directly after my complaint saying, if you guys are worried about your college classes or whatever, and I'm like, that's about me.
Yep.
Yeah, I did that, okay?
Wait, what? Why were you worried about your college
Let's
classes? or
let's
whatever?
actually re-tee it
Because I
up for the
can't-
All right,
for the
there you
show.
go. All right, here we go. Then let's get ready. Nope. Yep. Okay. All right. So let me. These are all effective strategies. Okay. How are we on levels? Do we like levels?
La, la, la,
I
la,
like
la, la.
levels.
Yeah. And we're firmly in the yellow. Oh, that's right. We got our quality
We got a
assurance
safety.
team is hot on the case We got all kinds of things. We got stuff. We got doodly bops. We got laptops.
Go on.
Man, I can't even count that high. Oh man, I guess I do want to kind of. No, that's the 3-shot. Oh, I see what's up. See where you're at. Man, nothing to be done about it.
No.
Ain't
Let it
nothing
go,
to be
man.
done. I will.
It's gonna be okay.
Beep, bop, boop. Beep, bop, boop. All right, people are saying levels are sounding good. Oh, which means it's about to be. Here, we'll start on this. The shot that Josie hates.
No!
Oh, that's right. That's right. Here it is. Ready? And
Oh, brother.
set. I'm so glad that we are alone on the porch because otherwise that would be awkward. Live and direct from the Backspin, the good one, not the one on Slaughter Lane, but we're not going to say where it is. You know it's Tuesday night, and that means that's sacred territory. It's time to go to church, beautiful people. You'll be born anew on this, the greatest of great nights. I'm Brian Brushwood, joined as always by the inimitable co-host, the irreplaceable Justin Robert Young.
Amongst our comedy stylings, your sins will be washed away.
That's right, washed. Also Josephine.
The replaceable Josie.
the possibly the
Subway Joe, back again.
Subway Joe.
Did we tell the legend of Subway Joe? Yeah, we did. We unpacked the
Oh, it's
whole
a
thing.
running. Everyone's been talking about it. There's Subway Joe memes have been replete.
I'm the talk of the
Replete.
internet.
Talk of the internet. Yeah,
That's true.
That's the one thing.
No, it's
she didn't want.
The one thing I didn't want to be. I'm the
It
talk of
was
the
the
internet.
one thing that wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, actually.
You're probably
the screen
wondering
just
how
turns
I
black
got
and white.
here.
That's actually a thing from a show. If you ever want to just really laugh hard with British comedy,
I don't really like
Brass
laughing.
Eye.
Brass Eye.
Put it on YouTube. You can find it. But there was an episode that set the record for, I think it was on Channel 4, but it was like the most complaints ever lodged about a television show in Britain.
Really?
So it was a fake news show before Colbert, before it was like making fun of sensationalist conservative stuff. But they did an episode on child molestation that was the most criticized. The most public complaints were lodged about a television show, about that television show. And it begins with them setting up how big of a problem molestation is. And it's like, the most notorious pedophile was launched into space. Only to find out that he had been sent up accidentally with an 8-year-old boy. It was the one, and there's all these graphics, one thing that wasn't supposed to happen.
That's so funny.
Was Brass Eye the one that, what's his name, Charlie Brooker? Did
Yes.
he participate in that?
Yeah,
And
Christopher
then-
Morris is the host, and Charlie Brooker. I think that there was one thing he did before. Well, no, maybe it was, I don't know. Anyway, it was in that milieu at
Yeah,
the very least.
that's where, by the way, we got folks in the chat saying IDK who Josie is. Josie is my daughter.
But I'm an alien from Earth.
She's an
technically.
alien person.
You,
Green hair gives it away.
popularly known as Subway Joe.
Popular on the
Okay.
streets.
I feel like
Popularly
we're
known.
upping how popular Subway Joe
Are you kidding
is.
me?
Yeah. Oh no, big time. Yeah.
Everyone's
I mean-
talking about it. Yeah. Subway Joe.
Yeah.
Okay. We got it.
Guys, step back. Guys,
get.
guys, come on. We're
Oh
doing
my
a show.
God, there's
People are going
Guys,
nuts.
we're doing
There's
a
so
show.
many people here.
No autographs.
Don't worry.
No, I turned the cameras around, but they don't want
Yeah.
to.
No.
Yeah, Dad doesn't even know how to work the cameras. That's the
Also,
only
there's
reason you
definitely a
can't see 'em.
reflection.
Guys, stop being invisible, okay?
And you set up
Guys,
this whole thing specifically to see the
I'm gonna need all
reflection.
of you. Yep.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
So anyway, Josie, you actually have a problem.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. With my school stuff, I feel like I've talked
So
about
you
the
are-
phone ban so much. I don't even want to
No,
talk about
you
it.
can
Not
never
on
talk
this
about it
show.
enough.
Yeah.
It is an abomination.
It is really- it is an
Listen, there are
abomination.
children who need to read Bible verses and they don't have no phones.
Yeah.
And since they took God out of the schools, how are they supposed to
How are
read
they going to
Bible?
see Bigfoot giving them Bible verses when they don't
Right.
have phones?
Exactly.
Right. Yes. Yeah. But the phone bans really sucks. A lot of my friends, well, actually, you know what? Most of my friends have calmed down about it. But honestly, what
Not me. I'm still fired up.
Yeah, but you're not a friend.
I don't.
You're just kind of like a guy at work.
What if you wanted to discover another religion like Great Nightism?
This is a good idea.
Here's the thing about Great Nightism. You're born anew. I know it sounds like we stole that one from another religion.
Yeah.
We didn't. That was original. They stole it from us because we have something they don't, a time machine. We was trucking around in the before times, and then Justin forgot that he left out Born Anew, and we left it, and we came back, and when we came back, everything looked the same, but we saw like a notebook, like someone had been taking notes, and there was an initial G.
Also, the guy that stole it from us felt really, really bad. And as a make good, he's like, guys, I'm going to antagonize the Romans enough that they kill me.
Yeah.
And I was like, you want to know what? Solid guy.
Right.
Solid guy.
Right.
No,
this
he was-
checks
he was-
Bit
out.
of a
He was a
biter, but solid guy.
Yep. At any rate, so that's another religion you won't be
No.
learning about thanks to the Texas government.
So there's, phone
You're
bans.
probably not, if you're in a Texas
Jesus.
school, you're probably not even watching this right now.
I mean, it's 7:30 at night, so almost assuredly.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So there's a phone ban. You're not allowed to bring your phone to school anymore.
You can bring your phone to school. You have to keep it in your bag. That's
Oh, really?
well, some schools probably have other things. Anyway, but most schools are doing that. I'm pretty sure where you can have it, but if they see it, they're like, "Don't do that." But
Do
what
they
they're
say?
saying
Do
is
they still do
no-
the like? You'll get this back at the end of the semester. Is that still a thing, or did that die
not
out?
semester, like
Really?
end of the day or tomorrow or something.
Oh, damn!
But that's only if,
People
like,
used to
you're-
keep shit for way longer.
Well, yeah, but now everything's like $1 million, so it's like
True.
Well, and also like attention spans are shorter, so now it's like
Yes.
TikTok is like, you'll get this back in. Here it is.
Yeah.
actually. Oh my gosh. But it's annoying. They made it like no personal devices.
Lon Makes in the chat says, first Texas came for the porn, but I used NordVPN. Then Texas came for the phones. And I said nothing because I didn't go to school there.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, they're like taking away all devices, which includes laptops. So I can't use my laptop, which means that I can't sign into.
How am I gonna trade crypto, bro?
How am I going to trade crypto? I've been saying this for forever. I don't even know. But the thing is, I can't sign into my college classes when college classes
Are
start
you
for me.
two-time in your school? Your school's cool with that?
Yeah, I'm
You got like
two-timing.
an open education,
Yep.
Open campus.
open campus,
now I
open
won't-
hearts, open minds?
I won't be able to do my work. So I went up to counselor. I went, what the fuck? And then she was like, And you know what I said? When I said, I was like, hey, I'm in.
How did you
I'm
say
in
it for
ACC.
reals? You didn't.
And then she.
All right, you be the counselor, Brian.
Well, here, I'd have to get dressed up for the part.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doo-doo-doo.
Audio listeners, Brian is now dressing. Brian's actually come full circle. He is matriculated in his career as a content creator enough that he's just gonna dress like the guy he would if he had never left Dell.
Yep.
And so,
Right.
100% correct.
so he is wearing no bullshit a collared shirt and tie, and thankfully it's actually nice out. It's 85.
Yeah.
But all right, you are Josie's high school counselor. Josie, you are Josie. Go.
Wait, but I have to do the.
Hold on. I'm composing a tweet.
Okay, you have to look really shocked when I say this, okay?
Hey, counselor, great tweet. I really like these dumb shits don't have phones. LOL.
That's how it
Thank
feels
you,
to be in the
assistant.
counselor's office. Honestly,
What?
everyone's talking to everyone, and I'm like, hello. So I go, hey, I can't sign into my college account because I'm on the Chromebook and won't let me.
What?
Well, they all looked like really scared. scared because they were
Oh,
like,
no! Hold on, let me tweet.
Let me
OMG, so
tweet about it.
scared.
And you
Lots
know
of
what?
A's.
like
Hold
an
on, Scooby
hour
GIF.
later
Here we
after
go.
school ended, I'm walking out. I look at my email. I pull up my phone. I look at my email, and it says, "If you're worried about your college classes," and I'm like, "That was me. I did that. That's all me, bud. All the people who are worried about it, you're welcome."
So high school wide, you
I'm a sensation.
alerted people to this college problem.
Exactly.
What many are calling the college problem.
What many are calling the college problem. Yes.
Yeah, but I tweeted about it.
Oh yeah.
Boop boop. End of character.
That's kind of weird. So wait, hold on. So they're banning phones in that you can't pull them out during class. So you could pull them out during class before?
No. You can't have it out during lunch. You can't have it during.
No. But before. All right. So that's post ban.
Oh, okay. So they
Pre-ban. What was this Wild West where you were just able to do
Pre-ban.
whatever you wanted with your phone?
Pre-ban. Other schools, I guess, like it depended on the district. Our district was like, don't have them out during class, or your teacher will get in trouble, and the teachers would guilt trip us into not having it out during class. It's like
Gotcha.
an AP would walk in and be like,
what,
"What
does
the
a
fuck?"
guilt trip? Does a guilt trip involve them like? Just disappointed.
No, it's like your
You know, you're-
teacher will be like, guys, if you have your phone out, you're getting me in trouble.
Yeah.
that's
Oh, actually, that
that's
is-
really
Yeah,
messed
exactly.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, which made me feel bad. And I
They
said,
have
that
my
count?
kids. They have my kids, and I haven't
have
seen
my
them
kids. Yeah,
in
that's what I
years.
thought they would say.
And they said if I see one phone, one finger. That was their rule, and I just need them back safe, guys.
but because it was a district
Anyway, in
thing,
1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
yeah. So because it was district stuff, it wasn't that big of a deal. And like you could still have your phone out if you needed it. And our school has integrated phone stuff so
I
much.
should hope that they're integrated.
Yeah, it's like it's QR code everywhere. Everything's a QR code.
Trump
and like,
had to send the National Guard.
I
Go-
know.
sorry,
and
go
I'm
ahead.
just visualizing. Okay, you know that scene in Mean Girls? I just watched Mean Girls. That's why I'm thinking about it. But where like
The
Regina's
original
really angry.
or the musical?
The original. The
Okay.
musical's bad. Don't read. But the actual musical on stage is really good and the music's really good, but don't watch the movie. Anyway, I was watching the movie, the first one, and then like Regina, when she gets really mad at Katie, she like runs and she starts tearing everything down. That's how I feel like what they must have done when the phones got banned, because now everything in the school that had a QR code on it, which was like every poster ever, they had to tear down, and they were like, "Oh my god!"
Because they don't want to incentivize kids pulling their phones out and QR coding it.
Yes, and we like walked in to the first day of school. We walk in, everyone's pissed about the phone ban, and on the announcements, they're like, "This is gonna be such a fun year," because they just didn't want any of the kids to ride, so they're trying to be really chipper in the announcements. But no, none of the kids were having it, and they were like,
So it's like angry.
"Yeah,
People are pissed.
people are pissed." Yeah.
See, I think this whole thing's misguided because the only thing that stops a bad guy with a phone is a good guy.
Well,
with a
they're just
phone.
gonna
I think
bring
we need
back-
more phones.
They're gonna bring back like those devious licks, but like you won't even get internet fame for it. Like
Devious licks.
Devious
You're
Licks
gonna have
was
to-
a stupid trend where you just destroy school property and you steal it.
Devious licks.
Devious Licks.
Why?
This
what is
was called devious licks.
the devious part is that licks.
I
are
think
involved?
no, that's not my question. My question isn't about the devious. The
Devious
devious
licks.
I get. Licks. So licks is in like you're destroying it.
or like shredding on a guitar.
You destroy it and then you take it. Well, some people stole it. Some people just like would.
I guess like I would say
destroy.
like hit a lick would be like to get money. So
Yeah.
it'd be like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be the. Although I don't know if school property what you're doing.
Kids are. What I'm saying is that kids
Kids
are
be
gonna
dumb.
Kids be dumb and they're gonna get bored. They're gonna get bored, and then they're immediately gonna start. More kids are gonna like start vaping or bullying or something. And
Man,
it's gonna
look
be
at
the
this.
worst.
Watch for an uptick of vape. I actually
Golden
think
age.
you're
I
right.
think-
Golden age of America is back. Trump was right. Vaping and bullying are
My
back on the
God,
menu.
it's like so bad. Because they're not gonna have anything else to do, and it's like whenever
they
mom
can't
tells
just
me
dopamine
old
their brain
stories,
immediately watching like LaMelo Ball
I'd
highlights.
rather like numb my brain and be addicted to a funny video than like destroying my body or hurting others. and it's like all these kids like
We might have a principled disagreement of opinions on that. I feel like, I don't know, vaping. I mean, like, vaping's like 1/80th as harmful as cigarettes, right?
no, they show us a
More?
bunch of videos and it's you'll get a seizure and die.
Yeah, but that's fake, right?
No.
We all know that's fake. We know that's fake.
I'm
Are you
not.
encouraging vaping right now?
Yeah.
No, these kids aren't gonna go for cigarettes. Everybody knows cigarettes is stupid. Also, vaping's embarrassing. If I
Also,
see you vape, I think I'm
I
better
think
than you.
cigarettes are about to have a comeback.
Yeah.
Any single
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm in
here's
on this.
the thing. Cigarettes do look actually pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
However, if you do that, I still think I'm better than you. And it's
That's, oh my God, what if vaping was just the greatest marketing scheme that cigarettes
To bring
ever
back
came
the
up with?
no,
cigarettes.
actually, I would believe that
And then
because vaping's
it's like,
so
let's
embarrassing.
make it
Vaping is
so
so
stupid.
square.
Yeah.
Vaping's so
It's
square. And they're
literally
literally square. It's literally square.
Oh my God!
Fucking look
advertising.
at it, dude. It's
Exactly.
right there in
They
front of
can't
you.
go like it's
I'm gonna
also
drop
like
my beer like Chaz Palminteri at the end of fucking Usual Suspects.
Also-
and Philip Morris is gonna be like, "Oh, I'm so poor. I'm so, dude. Lights a cigarette. We're back, baby. The
Honestly-
50s are back."
also they tell us like vaping's like 120 million times more addictive because it's like got like it's like all
Because it
nicotine.
tastes better and it's easier.
And it's not as
USB.
harmful
So
to you
bad.
because it
It
doesn't
is
have
not. It is
tar.
as harmful,
Very
guys.
few downsides
Just
compared
because
to
it's not
cigarettes.
burning your lungs, it doesn't mean it's not going to be not harmful. Wait,
No, the
does that
problem
double
with
negative?
cigarettes, well, the problem with cigarettes was always the tars and the fillers. And so that is what theoretically the superheating of that was what gave you lung cancer. The thing about vaping was that you got rid of those elements and you got rid of the nicotine, which theoretically
Well, no,
was
No,
you
it's
still
all
have the
nicotine.
okay, you still have the nicotine. All right. So it's just the nicotine.
It's
Yeah.
more nicotine.
But you don't have the tars and the fillers.
But you
Right.
have a billion other chemicals that will cause seizures and shit.
Chemicals?
Chemicals? Oh wow, there's chemicals and stuff that we eat. No way.
Damn.
This can't be true.
Bullying. So you think bullying
I
was
think bullying's gonna come
okay,
back.
so bullying went down when the phones were out.
Yeah. Just
Yeah, bullying. Okay, here's what bullying has turned into. Actually, I didn't get bullied, but this is my experience of what
Were you
I
the
think
bully?
bullying is. No, I was sitting at lunch with my friends, and because green hair, she's different. So they like walk up this like kid, and he's a freshman, so he's like the size of my shoe. And he walks up, and he sits down, and he just has a conversation with us, but in an awkward way where he's like glancing at his friends. So I'm like, you're making fun of us. You're making fun of us by talking to us. You look like you have no friends. I don't understand. Anyway,
Josie, I feel
That
like
does sound like you're bullying.
me? They
Yeah.
came to us, and then he ran off, and he started laughing with his friends.
you realize that if there was any bullying, it was being done by their friends. One of them dared
That's
the
what I'm-
other
yeah.
to go talk to you. Do you know what people do? Well, I guess people bully people they like.
Sure. They're
Yeah.
called boys.
Yeah.
All right,
boys.
let's not spread that around. Why don't we get over that idea, guys?
Spoiler alert. It never ends.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro. Anyway,
All right. So you think that bullying, so that was like the extent of the bullying when phones were around, was like, ooh, you go talk to the green haired girl. Like that was it. It wasn't like
Okay, that's the
kicking
extent that
people
I
or
have
like
dealt
punching
with.
them or pushing them or dumping a bucket of pig's blood on them that triggers their psychic powers. Any kind of bullying like that.
but I don't know. People have different experiences. But in middle school, I did get bullied a couple of times to tears, so that was annoying. But
Were
that's
phones
middle
out?
scholl. There were no phones out, but
We figured it out. We saw bullying when the
this
phones
is
were out.
true. Anyway, in my opinion, I don't have the expertise of being old, but
Well,
Yeah.
Really, none of us do.
I think that people are going to be bored and they're going
I'm
to
pretty
start
sure
bullying.
none of us have
I
that
know. No.
expertise.
I'm just a temporarily embarrassed 17-year-old.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's actually an interesting thing to think of. If you have a hyperactive and unsure mind is it better that you're just numbing it with random shit that's being pumped into your brain off your phone, or is it better that you are ping-ponging around humanity, which will almost assuredly cause bad feelings, if not violence, if not some kind of jarring memory that will stay with people forever? Like what
Right.
what is better? Is the numbing better? And so now maybe they'll do that weird shit later in life, or they'll have some bizarre element squeak out later? Or is it better to get the yayas out in the bizarre gladiatorial fucking pits that are high school?
I mean, you gotta toughen up. I mean, not to sound like a freaking World War II vet, but it's like you gotta toughen up sometime. You gotta earn them bruises. By the way, shouts out to Bob Hodis in the chat, who says he was poking around Twit after years of not watching, stumbled across my magic show, and that led him to this very moment where he's here for the religious revival of Great Nightism. A great night
Amen.
upon you. A great
Amen.
night upon you, Bob.
And a Subway Joe to your family.
Okay.
So,
Guys, I know you love Subway Joe.
Guys,
Hey,
stop
guys,
it. Guys,
okay, seriously,
guys.
no autographs.
No autographs.
No.
That's actually really interesting. I have to say that I kind of feel like the idea of no phones in the school was something that made sense to me as somebody who was not in school. And like when we had cell phones in school, they were much different devices.
Right.
They were just dumb phones.
Here's the thing is
Maybe if everybody was given just a dumb phone, you were not allowed to bring a smartphone, but you were
yeah, let's
issued a
bring
dumb
back
phone.
T9
okay,
texting.
so that's actually
Yeah.
bringing
That
up a
should be a
new
class.
that brings up a new conversation
code.
because a lot of people are bringing old like they're bringing like MP3 players or something, which brings me to Callie brought an MP3 player to school.
Yeah, you were
and
on it.
she
Justin.
got it.
Well, really?
Yeah, she needed a SD card, and I just grabbed one, and it was. I heard something. Well, we learned we could sell out the north door, and I was
Oh,
like,
Jesus
and I was
Christ.
Like, delete.
Yeah, so she brought an MP3 player and she was listening with her headphones because like she studies better with that stuff. Or yeah, whatever. Anyway, she's listening to music with her MP3 player, which is allowed because the law says that it's if you can communicate with other people in any way.
Wait, did somebody try to take away that MP3 player? That
And
was
then
like
someone
$7.
grabbed it from her. She made it pass it over, and Callie like she freezes up when
Oh,
she's
yeah.
like under pressure.
Yeah,
and
she
so
locks down.
she
She-
just
she's-
watched the MP3 player slowly get away from her, and was totally upset about it, which rightfully so, because
Yeah.
that's not communicating with anyone, and I don't understand why we should be taking that away.
Well, they shouldn't have.
They shouldn't have. I don't know why. Like, I think a lot of the teachers are getting power trips from this. I feel like so many APs become APs to
What's an AP?
assistant principal. It's like people who like walk around the halls and like look for
What do they
misbehaviors.
sound like?
No running in the halls. I'm sorry, that's a Baldi's Basics reference.
That was pretty good. All
but
right.
he like, I think they just get that job so they can have a power trip off of taking stuff away from kids or yelling at them.
Oh,
I don't
for
know.
sure. No,
like,
without
right?
a doubt.
Like,
yeah.
why would you choose to
that's
be that
for
if you
real.
if you want to? What?
Well, theoretically, you are doing it because you believe that it's going to better the kids' lives.
Theoretically, yeah.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
But
now,
also,
like
it's
that.
like none of them believe anything they're selling, or at least they not for long.
I'm just
I think
later.
they might believe it. Now, whether or not they get lost in the sauce and they realize, like, oh no, like I'm a god here. Like you do what I say. Give me that.
Exactly.
Nothing on me.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that they said
By the way, if
law,
anybody is watching at the bar,
Oh,
bless you, boy.
if anybody in quality assurance
Yeah.
here,
wait, what was I saying? I forgot.
You were saying APs. APs be tripping, yo.
yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. So the whole point of the law is to get kids off of social media so they are paying attention to class. Okay, yeah. that sounds like yeah. But if you're making it so you can't communicate with anyone, why would you can't go on the internet on a flip phone? You know, I'm confused on why you can't just like if I want to communicate with my mom about
Let's
picking me
go
up.
back in time. Would Did your high school experience, Brian,
Yeah.
include tape decks or CD players?
Different schools had different rules. When I was in Norway, everyone had a tape deck, but it was an American school in Norway or in international.
So
private
it was
school.
mandatory.
Well, I mean, so basically,
Carry your tape deck.
well, I mean, just it was a private school, so they're like, whatever, the kids are fine. Man, I listened the fuck out of the Top Gun soundtrack, every single track.
Man, I tell you what, Darren and I came back from seeing the sequel, and we were just playing foosball. We just burned the shit out of that. That soundtrack is banger after banger after banger.
The original 80s
The
one?
original 80s one, yeah.
You had to sit through that Berlin song. Take my
Yeah.
breath away forever and ever.
I mean, but it's an iconic song.
But meanwhile, no, it's like poetry in motion, playing,
Yeah.
playing
And with the boys. They ruined it in the sequel, putting girls in that scene.
Yeah, no,
Like,
the
I'm here for a
homoerotic-
really homoerotic, like, just nothing but just like dudes looking at each
whole
other, like,
generation
angrily and
imprinted
flexing.
on Val Kilmer
Yeah.
and Tom Cruise.
With the most ostentatious checking of the time ever. Where, like, his like bottom lat is like popping out 3 inches, and he's
my
like,
The
my
freaking
God.
CIA had to come visit Jerry Bruckheimer afterwards. I'm like, you've ruined America. They've all turned gay.
yeah,
Why?
including me, sailor. Yeah. So you would say that tape deck existed in Norway, but then you came to America, and they were like, "You better not bring that tape
Yeah,
deck in here, Brushwood."
Yeah.
Don't laugh at me, but what's a tape deck? I said don't laugh.
Damn.
All right, so an MP3 player plays what?
MP3s.
Yeah. So what would you imagine a tape deck
Oh,
plays?
oh, wait, I'm visualizing. Wow, they really weren't creative.
No.
Okay.
In fact, really, it was like Walkman was the biggest brand.
Yeah. And then everyone else, you could tell basically if you were rich, you could tuck in your shirt and show you that you were rocking a Walkman. Otherwise, you had your shirt out and over whatever other brand that
Walkman.
you had.
Yeah. And then for whatever reason, they decided that it's like, oh, people will not be walking with the new version of this that has compact discs. So we're not going to call it the new Walkman. We're going to call it the Discman. But that was, I don't know. We didn't, back in those days, we didn't have technological changes as often. And so, like, whenever there was a technological change, everybody got really fucking excited.
Yeah.
And everything now is just like, can you stop? Can we work on
Stop
something
having
else, guys?
changes. Yeah.
No, it's like they just keep making devices because they build off everything.
If only
off
one of
that.
our quality assurance team could possibly get a McConaughey's for Justin.
Yeah.
But now it's like, now they just make some useless, crappy device that's too expensive, and you're like, great, can you work on climate change? Why? How about that? You have a lot of money.
Oh my God, Josie, the person I have on the show that's coming out, or I think it's actually out today, is man, different kind of thinker on climate
oh my God.
change.
Is he like all about technology and new?
He wrote a book called The Moral Case for Fossil Fuels. For real.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
And you're interviewing him just to
I
like,
already interviewed him. He's already on. It's on now. I think it's available now on PX3.
Crazy. That's
I
crazy.
did not read that book. I did read his next book, which was Fossil Future. So he's written 2 books about it.
Oh my God.
But it's, I will say, I'll probably get a lot of hate mail for it. But I think he's an interesting. It's one of those things where it's like you need to understand where a guy like that is coming from if you want to argue against him.
Right.
Otherwise, you're just kind of like nodding along with the sermon, and you don't really understand what the fuck
I
you're
didn't
doing.
even know people existed like that. I thought we were all in agreement that it was like, hey, bad, let's do something about it. And then nobody did anything because everybody is like, money.
Yeah, you need to go somewhere where there's Republicans.
Right? I've gotten too comfortable. I'm like,
Yeah, you need
we're
to.
all in agreement. limit here?
Because you're on like the edge,
Right?
like over.
If
I mean,
I just
you go
walked
like
yonder, I would
about
find
like
someone.
8 blocks, and you could
Exactly.
probably throw a rock and hit somebody that
So funny.
was going to disagree with you. But certainly anywhere that way, and you have the. This is something you're going to find out. Any red state in America, there is a cool blue center.
Yeah.
The reddest, like as red as you can imagine a state, there's one city where all the liberals live. And that's Austin. That's Austin.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
But yeah, no, he was, his book was interesting. I think that there were, I mean, I don't want to like re-summarize it, but I will say he was ideologically, thank you, Brian.
I love taking a leak and listening to the show.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, because he,
Because I got the monitor on.
'Cause you got the monitor.
Oh,
I got a. Stop me if you've heard this. I got a metaphor
okay.
for this one.
I've heard it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, or did you just want me to stop?
Yeah, I just wanted you to stop.
Probably though.
Wait, that was an option.
Between me and Josie, there's probably like a 75% chance
Yeah,
that we've
actually,
heard
we
it.
probably heard it before.
Yeah.
Maybe actually.
And also, we can probably guess it's about a video game.
No, this
Damn.
one
All
isn't.
right. Okay. Good.
It is about
Then go ahead.
spaceships, though.
Go.
Like the fossil fuel things. Like even if everyone agrees, we got to wrap it up on those. I read this thought experiment at some point, and I've never been able to find it again. So I don't know who originally published it. But the question was, let's say the goal is we need to get a human to set foot on Alpha Centauri, the star, and burn up. Like we need a human at Alpha Centauri.
Yeah.
When do you
Stat.
leave? Do you leave today? Do we take a SpaceX rocket and go? And then, but that's very
Know
slow.
that
It's
it's-
going to take
yeah.
forever. Do we leave 100 years from now when we have much faster rockets and we're able to build all this stuff? And then, however far that rocket would have gone, we just zoom on past it because we left 100 years later and we're getting there earlier. And so, and then 1,000 years, or is that an excuse to never go? Like, at what point? When do you leave? And I think that's the core question mark where there's a slider bar that people disagree around when to do how much on fossil fuels.
Yeah. His point is that his entire like metric is on human life. Like how much human life can exist, how long can the human life exist? That is what his entire moral philosophy is built around. Anything that is pro that, he is for it. Anything that is anti that, he is against it. And that fossil fuels right now represent the cheapest, most portable way to do it. And that if he's actually one of those guys that is not like a denial guy on climate change. He's like, yes, the climate is changing. And some of it does mean that there's more extreme weather. We're really good at surviving extreme weather, and less people have died from extreme weather over the last 50 years than they did beforehand, and they continue to die less. So anyway, that's his point.
And then that's where usually the slider bar moves into the morality of being good stewards of the environment, outside of morality, extra human morality, which is interesting. I don't know. Anyway, yep.
So this guy hates polar bears? What the hell? Polar bears are awesome.
I don't know if he has a specific polar bear opinion. Although I would say he probably, based on his general assumptions, would say if a few polar bears had to die so more humans could live, he would trade polar bears for humans.
That's so... All right.
That's well. Hey, man.
Oh my God.
Sometimes
For the record, though, like we're
Yeah.
not polar bears.
But I like polar bears.
Sure, but you also like humans.
That's up for
I don't know.
interpretation.
It depends. Are they the size of her shoe and talking to her in fifth
Yeah,
period?
if they're the size of my shoe and talking to me and laughing. Wait, that sounds like we're friends. Not friends. Laughing at me.
Laughing and then having
Then
a
I
good
don't
time.
like you.
And they're podcasting and the good backspin, not the one over on
Not the
Slaughter Lane.
slaughter one. We're not going to tell you which.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Best Person of the Year award. nominations have begun.
Oh.
Brian, who's the best person of the year so far?
Oh wait, I forgot. I don't know whose microphone is distorted now.
The best person of
What is happening?
That person is.
Whoa. I don't know what the best. Okay, you have to turn it off.
I don't know what the best person is because if I say anyone on the internet, we might get canceled later. I do not trust saying publicly.
Wait, why?
I just feel like saying
There's
if
no
I
right
say
way.
a
Whatever we
name
want.
of someone I'm enjoying watching
I just said
right
that
now.
we should kill polar bears for humans. Like we can say whatever we want.
We set the bar pretty low. See,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the trick. Is if you show all the belly, then you have the moral low ground, which means you could say anything. You're like, I'm just a belly.
Yeah.
I don't
What, are you
even
gonna
know
stab
who
me
the best
again?
person of the year is right now.
Who's in the running for like who's still a good guy? You know what? Think of it this way: Hunger Games, Battle Royale, right? Like who's
All
left?
the people.
Who's eventually everyone is going to get canceled and be terrible. But
Well, I don't
who's
know if it
still
has
in
to
the
be.
running?
I mean, I don't know. It could be anybody. It could be somebody who did a thing that we don't even know anything about them, and we haven't judged them yet. They just did one cool thing.
What about Taylor Swift?
I was just about to say Taylor Swift is making a song called "Cancel."
She is.
Isn't she?
All caps.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I saw someone predict what the song was gonna look like or sound like, and then it seemed exactly like the kind of song that Taylor Swift would make. So, I'm believing in that.
Yeah.
I think it's really funny when people try to predict a song and then they're right. Oh my god!
If they're
I'm like,
right,
that
it's-
artist
yeah.
is predictable. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that's embarrassing.
Can I tell you there was in the very early days of the online store, John Tilton and I, we had like a new original product and we had nothing to compare it to. We had no idea what to put the price at this bundle because we didn't know what it was worth. So we sent out an email and said, listen, we have a cool new thing. It's this, that, and the other thing. And whoever guesses closest to the actual price gets it free.
Wow.
And then everybody guessed what
That's
the
smart.
price was, and then we just took where that giant hump was in the middle, and we picked the one person. We said, "Congrats, you're exactly right," and then we sent them one.
There is a TikTok that Ashley sent me once because we, like many couples, have the problem where we don't know where to eat if we're gonna order something, and so it was like, oh, this like one hack to get your wife or girlfriend to actually tell you what she wants is to be like, hey, I got dinner for us, but it's a surprise. And she's like, oh, is it name? And then you just pick the one that you can definitely order. And you're like, yep, that's it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But the problem is she sent me that video, so I can't pull it on her. I've
you know
tried
what?
it so many times.
Oh,
and it
really?
never works.
It never works.
Never.
Yeah. It turns out other people aren't us. Like
Other people remember things.
Yeah.
And it's such bullshit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, life would be so much easier.
Yeah. Well, and that really is. I was thinking about how the internet has made it so that people can't recycle material like they used to all the time. Like,
Oh, we plenty can because there are many calls with my friend where we just sit there and we just say, it's like a funny audio on TikTok and we just mindlessly are saying that back and forth to each other. It's not even a conversation,
you can't
it's
get away.
so funny.
But you can't get away with credit like you just came up with it. So it's like
No, not
like-
unless you're talking to someone who doesn't have TikTok. Then I'm the funniest person on earth.
Oh man. Okay. All right. A time travel movie where somebody goes 5 months into the past, but they've already seen all of the trends.
Oh my god! And he falls on a sandwich, and the sandwich gets flattened. Please tell me you've seen that. There's this guy who's like, I don't know if he's big or something, but he was
That's
walking.
not body shame.
No, I'm just saying. You're gonna want to hear this because he's got
Because
he's got a Subway sandwich or something, and he
Subway
like
Joe.
trips and falls. It's not a video of him falling, but it's a video of the sandwich, the aftermath of it, because he fell on top of the sandwich, and it's a pancake, but it's perfectly intact. Nothing is split, is like squashed out, but it's like a it's like a flat
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And everybody's asking the question: if you ate that, would you like get the same amount of like carbs, and would you be full? Like
Yes.
like, oh my gosh! But it was
There's actually a book that covers a bunch of this stuff. Like, did you know? Okay, so 2 sets of rats.
Falling on my sandwich.
It is called Pancake, the successful sandwich way.
Whoops. A delicious taste through my flat sandwich journey.
The memoir of Subway Joe
oh my gosh!
and the footlongs. Subway Joe and the footlongs. No. So there's a book called Catching Fire. Before there was
That should be you and only dudes. Subway Joe and the footlongs.
It's my next band name.
Yeah.
Almost a Girl Band's album is out right now.
Yeah,
It is
get it,
actually
get it,
out.
get it,
Get
get
it in
it.
your life.
It's out there. Almost a Girl Band, Needle and Thread. It's out there on Spotify. I don't know if it's on YouTube yet.
And let me say, I came out and saw your show, and you guys sounded amazing.
Yay.
Sounded phenomenal. That venue, I have not been at that venue when it was like there for nighttime acts, but you guys looked awesome.
They are.
That was great.
They aren't usually because actually we had Wes, he kept being like, he kept emailing them and be like, please, this is my kid's dream. They love it. They want to do this so bad. He wouldn't let them go. And then they'd be like, okay, fine.
Oh, so with that was built into the venue. I had a little bit of a wondering if like
The lasers?
yeah.
Okay, the lasers were brought by
I knew it.
our drummer's dad.
I knew it.
And it was so funny because he said, like, okay, I was thinking like, because he's like really into the band. And so he's like, okay, I was thinking like lasers and fog. Is that too much? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, is that too much? I glance over to Magnolia. She shrugs. And I go, that's not too much. I love lasers and fog. That's great. And I think I was too excited because immediately after we were done with practice, I was like, oh my God, is lasers and fog too much? And you know what? The lasers weren't too much. The fog was too much.
I will say
It was
that there
insane.
were a few moments where
He was like, shh.
yeah.
It's like the fog. And I'm like, are you fucking with us right now?
It was-
I can't see the audience and
Yeah.
they can't see me.
it was like dense, like Stephen King's about to write a novel about it, like fog. That like you couldn't see more than 5 inches in front of your face.
It was insane. And it was
You do not need that much fog to have lasers show up in
I'm
front of
pretty
you.
sure. Okay, so
But when they shot, holy shit, did it look awesome.
yes, and also like okay, so sometimes he would hold it for too long, but at one point it broke. It was for like comically long, and then he was like trying to plug it or whatever. But also it's like a smoke fog or whatever, and we're up there. It's really hot, and I'm in my full freaking stage outfit, so they're like smoking us out. It was so hot up there. Oh my gosh! And with all the people on the stage, it was around the
Yeah,
crowd.
so in theatrical setups, you want there's a difference between a hazer and a fog machine, and most people don't know the difference. And I watched that wave of opacity. I'm like, oh, a fog machine, not a hazer. And then that was my first clue. I was like, I bet this is a team effort. And then the lasers turned on, and I was like, oh, those are blinding lasers.
Yeah.
Pointed towards the audience.
The audience.
It was
I was
actually
like-
way too. They were like really crazy. I thought it was
It
just gonna
looked
be like
Awesome.
It
It
looked-
really,
okay,
really,
remember
really
when
unsafe.
yes,
and
yes.
I could
That's what I
not.
was thinking. I was like,
and I
yes.
could not see the band at times.
Yes.
That being said,
If you were
it
too
was
tall-
awesome.
Exactly.
yes, right?
It was the drunk uncle 4th of July Mexican bootleg fireworks. Like
It was like, okay.
holy
It,
shit!
it
was
looked like moving
amazing.
full tube neon lights.
It was dangerous, but it was fucking awesome. But it was also distracting me at one point, and I think I messed up because I was like,
You didn't
"Damn,
mess
these
up.
lasers
No.
are crazy."
You didn't mess up.
But it was so funny.
No, like I am so glad we're on the same page. Like, thank you for the gift that was that wildly dangerous laser
Yes.
show.
Yes,
it
yes.
was amazing.
No, because there was
Freaky.
like a moment where I was like, did laser technology change? Like since because I was like Stubbs is Stubbs, right? Like they've got a thing here. I didn't realize that was like every random band that like shows up gets a goddamn super fog and laser light show. But
Yeah, no, those just Connor's
I
dad.
definitely, I also, I had bumped into once or twice a Reddit post. There's a whole subreddit that's about like, this is terribly dangerous, right? Yes. The answer is
Yeah.
always yes. It's people at venues submitting photos of wildly dangerous laser
It's so
setups.
dangerous, but it was really
It was
funny.
awesome. Look,
Yeah.
it was the best. 10 out
No.
of 10.
I
It was-
just
it was
like if I
great.
had to change something, I would have made the fog like at least less because every conversation I had with anyone after the show was me being like, that fog, huh? That was crazy. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Being behind the merch table was really cool. That
So
was
Hondo,
awesome.
the AV guy, says the lighting guy will always offer lasers. Tell him 10% haze.
10%. Well, it's not 10%.
No, it was like
It was 100%.
it was
Yeah.
110%.
Yes.
if we were photoshopping,
He was an overachiever. He gave
Yes.
110%.
He was like, shh. Oh my gosh.
yeah, if it was Photoshop, then that was definitely 80% opacity on that brush
Oh God.
as it swept over the stage.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, that was so. You guys sounded great. Needle and Thread is out now
On Spotify.
Spotify.
Pretty
Follow
sure
the
it's on
band.
Apple Music, and we're trying. It's gonna be on YouTube Music or just YouTube on eventually, but I don't really know. It's
You know what?
taking
Here's
forever
what you
for some
do.
reason.
You put the song, and then you just have the video be clouds, and you're like live from
Live
the
show.
subs.
Yeah.
Live show. Yes. Oh my gosh. But yeah. And then Magnolia's left to go to college, so we'll be playing again later when she comes back.
At some point,
yeah, some point.
TBD.
Yeah.
If you can fit it in between Subway Joe and the Footlong shows.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be. Subway Joe's gonna go. It's
Yeah.
gonna be sensational.
Is guys, seriously,
No autographs. I
Calm
already
down.
told
Yeah,
you.
knock it off,
calm
you
down,
guys.
calm down. These fucking people, Jesus.
Oh my god.
I ain't got no monitor.
Patreon.com is where you can go to get the bones, the bonus episodes. There, twice the show.
You want to know what, Brian? I think this week we should not do the bones 24 hours after, or less than 24 hours.
12 hours
we
after.
Do.
I did wait to release it a few days.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
That was a good episode, though. We got some good stuff in there. We talked about
what did we talk about?
we talked about UFOs.
Sometimes Cheeto will hit me up for a title and description of an episode like 3 days after we recorded it, and I'm like, bro, just ChatGPT it.
Yeah.
like just figure
No.
it.
It's like
Oh, who said that? That was so crazy. You guys hear that? That was like Mother Nature.
That's like a new trend, right?
Yeah, and
Or is that one been fucked up because Kamala Harris did it?
wait, what?
Mother Nature, whatever. And they would, but and okay, this is how every TikTok trend goes, and this is because I've been on TikTok enough to know this.
Oh, yeah.
They
Mhm.
do a
She's
trend,
been there minutes and minutes.
and it's short and sweet, and it's done. And then someone does a freaking thing where they do a version of it, but they go on for like 10 minutes.
Too long.
And there was a version of this, and with a real second example is there was this photo of like some Muppet or whatever, and it's like it's classical music in the background. And you tell crazy story, six slides that you have to go through at most. But someone made one that was like 20 million slides, and I'm like, I'm not going through this. I hate that fucking picture. I hate listening to this classical music. I'm scrolling.
Yeah.
And then there's a version where people are doing a hot take that's forever. And the hot takes aren't even hot takes. It's like take care of the earth or something. Which actually,
take.
after talking, apparently it is
apparently
that hot
it's a
take.
Yeah.
hot take. Yeah.
Anyway, I hate that stuff. I did it first with the who was that, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. No,
Did you see the Kamala Harris one?
No, I did not.
That was like her first like TikTok in a while, and she is promoting her new book, and she was like, everybody says that you're not doing anything, but really you were like writing a book. Who said that? And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess the trend is done.
That's actually so true. Anytime like a really like important person does it, I'm like,
Yep.
all right.
Which, like, really, I kind of feel like that means that they should take a lot of care with it, and it should be at least as good as they can do. Because when they do it subpar, like, you know that they're ending it. So, like, if it's gonna end, like, at least make the funeral good.
Also, it's like what I feel like is a milestone of the death of a meme is when someone makes, or like of a popular figure is when someone makes a song out of it or a remix. Don't hate me. I know a lot of people did that in like the early 2010s. That was funny because you had nothing else to do in the 2010s. But now it's TikTok.
It was
and
that
it's
in
like
the Iraq War.
Moo Dang is a hippo, pygmy hippo, and super popular because cute tiny hippo. But then someone made like a song about him, and I was like, all right. Like, what are you doing? Like, this is bad. And then I'm just like, I don't care about this person anymore.
I would agree with you that that's the peak.
Right?
I question if that's still the case because it was the peak because it took the most effort to make a song. But now, if somebody didn't make a song but just pressed a button and summoned a song, then
Oh, that's even worse.
that could happen right away. And then maybe it's still
No. But that goes to my theory
And
that
then
I
you
think
hurt
that
the earth.
meme shelf life is going to drastically reduce. Like we're
It's
going to
already
continue
drastically
exactly,
reducing.
and it's going to keep doing it exponentially to the point where memes will last like hours before they're totally.
Well, and
That's
to be
so
honest,
bad.
I think so. Been thinking a lot about AI deepfakes lately and stuff, and
Wait, before we get into AI, because that's a whole nother thing that we're going to spend a lot of time with.
Basically, all I want to say is like the handshaking of who's in and out of the in crowd is something we already see with teenagers. That's why slang is always super fast evolving, is to keep out the squares.
Zip it up
Yeah.
and zip it out.
Is that a slang thing?
See this motherfucker. No,
I don't know about that.
Zip it out. That's what I'm talking about.
No, so this is my rule of internet communities.
Okay.
Internet communities go in a few stages. The first stage is, I don't know if anyone's into this, but I am. And so you are the settler. You are the first person to set up camp, and then the other people are going to start joining it, at which point it then moves into, oh my God, is this really good?
Is it just me?
Is it just me, or is this really,
actually
really good?
By the way, so far this tracks 1-for-1 with Tenacious D.
Yep.
It's like Tenacious D. I can't believe these two fat dudes with guitars are actually trying to rock. And then you listen to Explosivo 3, 4, 5 times, and you're like, is it just me, or is this?
It's going to stop being about that in 2 seconds.
Okay.
Then it's, I'm going to create original art based on this thing that we all agree is good. And that is the peak.
Yeah.
Because at that point, the next stage is, does this suck?
Right.
And then it's, I don't know why anybody likes this. Or the variant, this used to be good until whatever, right?
well, like so-called
But
free
those are
thinkers,
those are the stages of online fandom.
There's like the thing is, TikTok, you know a meme is dead when someone says like, it's just like, we can all give it up. Like, we know it wasn't funny. Like, it's just, or like someone says, like one person says, I just don't like this. And then if it, all of a sudden, and because it's gone long enough, just because one video is talking about it, everyone else in the comments is like, I hated it the entire time. I never liked it. And it's
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah. No, the
okay, pants on fire.
the self-enforced amnesia is so real.
Yes, they're like, I just was always
I never
annoyed with it.
participated in canceling anybody, and if they did get canceled, they deserved it, and I did a good thing, which I didn't do because it never happened. Also, canceling is not real.
Also, Tenacious D's good. Except for the time that Kyle got canceled.
Yeah, you know,
Where he
Tenacious
deserved
D
it.
is air quotes broken up.
George Clooney killed Tenacious D.
Yeah, did you know about this? And Hunter
names.
Biden's mad about it.
Names
Or actually, no,
are-
the guy interviewing Hunter
The guy
Biden.
interviewing Hunter Biden.
Okay,
Yeah,
still names. Right.
You don't know any of those names?
I know
Whoa.
Tenacious D because you went to one of their concerts,
Yeah.
That's true.
and
They
then
did.
didn't, and you said I couldn't go. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
It was a bunch of dudes
It was.
doing dude shit. Guys, no autographs.
Yeah,
No autographs.
no autographs.
No autographs.
Guys, no autographs. Come on.
Real.
Oh, God. I'm
That's
sorry.
a real family.
I'm sorry, SJ.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Captain Fubar says that Jack Black is a dick for cutting ties with Kyle. Man,
He
lo-
didn't.
He
He
did
didn't.
not. Look,
Yeah.
look at that hostage tape of him on the red carpet to the Minecraft
He
movie.
didn't want to get
where he's
blamed for
reading-
Joe Biden losing the election. Spoiler alert, he would have been the last on the list as we found out what happened. So
No, he was definitely told like you need to say some words that could be generously interpreted as somebody's head rolled. Now go say words.
No, yeah. I mean, for people who don't know, Andrew Callahan of Channel 5 in interviewing Hunter Biden said that George Clooney texted, called Jack Black and said, fire the guy in the band that joked about Trump not dying at their concert in Australia. And then he was informed, well, he's not like a member of my band. He's the other half of the band that we're touring with. And he was like, look, if you want to be a part of the Democratic fundraising machine, you will end the tour. And so the tour ended and the band broke up, quote unquote.
Oh, so there was a moment where he had to make a decision. That's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, like,
I totally read that as like he was told like it was gonna fuck up Minecraft movie money, and then that's why it was
apparently George Clooney. That was like, George Clooney is like the Hollywood head of Democratic money. And so he was like, if you want to be part of the team, if you're on Turbo Team, then you need to fire Kyle Gass.
You need to walk slowly.
Exactly. Anyway, whatever. Let's get back to the phone ban. That's really what everybody wants to hear about.
Not me. I'm done with it.
Damn.
You're done with the phone ban?
Damn.
Done with the phone ban.
I'm over
What's
it.
next?
I just want the
Yeah,
law
what's
to
next?
be reversed.
What's next?
What's next?
Oh, well, let's reverse back to the phone ban. I have lots to say about that.
Might be a little bit of meat on that bone. Hold on.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know what's next. The phone ban has actually been
Do you have any
absorbing my
questions about the
freaking life.
before times, before the internet?
Oh, Jesus, no.
No.
I mean, of course she doesn't. Did we have any fucking questions about, like, the 50s?
That's
Were we ever like, what was a soda jerk like?
How was Elvis dancing? Did you know when they had Elvis, when they had him on TV, they had to film him from like above his hips up because he wouldn't
That's
stop
old people
thrusting
talk.
on.
We don't care about that.
He wouldn't stop thrusting on screen. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, Mom, I'm listening to Tupac.
Oh my god.
That's so funny.
No, the past is made to die. All that exists is the future. It's fine. We can remember it fondly.
Okay, if you could extend your life an amount of years, what's the max amount of years you would extend your life
The
for?
max amount of years.
You would
Whatever.
live forever?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For
That
sure.
sounds
Yeah.
That's terrible.
No, I mean, I'd want my friends. Look, all the stories that we have been told about living forever are always predicated on the idea that you're the only person who lives forever. So if I lived in a society where
No, you
we
are.
were
It is
all-
our world. You can whatever amount of years you choose, you will live that amount of time. You can't shoot yourself or anything like that.
No, exactly. I'm saying I would live forever. I just want if it's a technological thing and not like a fucking weird mystical vampire.
It's a mystical
thing.
vampire. Genie just
Fuck,
came to you.
God damn it.
That's I'm telling you. Genie came to you, and you.
definite monkey paw.
Can
What's-
all right? So can my wife and my child live forever too?
No.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's the point. That's what makes this interesting.
Yeah, by the way, I had to tap out on that whole, like, if you could go back, would you game? Like, the moment I had kids, it's like, well, fuck, there's literally no, I mean, I don't know, maybe like one night, I'd be like, well, can I just go back one night?
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Damn.
Wait, no, not like that.
Damn.
One night. Lot of calls. Lot of outgoing calls.
That's crazy.
Hey, I gotta line up some shit at
That's
2,
insane.
6, and 9.
Oh my
Because I
God.
got one night.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Can I go back one night?
Sounds like
This
slam
is
poetry.
my fanfic Chris Rock bit.
Yeah.
Can I go back one night? How long would I live? I don't know. If I was forced to have
live.
all of my friends and family die around me, I would probably live 20 years longer than when all my friends and family died around me. So
Right.
whatever the life expectancy of my daughter is, plus 20 years.
That's crazy. You're gonna outlive your daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, if I'm making the crazy
Okay,
deal, then
you
yeah.
know what?
They'll be sad years,
I actually
but I
did
don't know,
not
maybe
think
I'll pick
about
up
wives
guitar.
and kids.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know, your mom was a little bit kind of weepy-eyed when we were out once. She said, when I die...
I wish I could go back one night.
She said, when I die, nobody's...
Because I'm going to make an appointment at 2, 5, 9, and 11.
Just give me one night.
One night.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Okay, what would you?
Anyway,
no,
your
no.
point, your
No, what were you
touching
gonna
point,
say?
Brian.
No, I'm not. I ain't gonna try to sell that one. No.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not going to try to sell this iPhone at this fucking Marrakesh bazaar.
Oh my gosh.
All right, which of your friends sucks?
Yeah. Josie's friend trashing corner. Number
Friend
one.
crashing corner. You know what? I've just been running into an old friend awkwardly, so I have to like keep avoiding them. It happened twice today, and I was like,
Old friend is in, there was a falling out, or you haven't seen them in a while?
there was a falling out.
There was a falling out.
Yeah. Her
Yeah.
head fell off.
Oh my God, this is the
Which
friend
is
who's
code. Yeah,
Yep, yep.
this is code. So
Much like Kim Kardashian, her head fell off. It was a tragedy in the club
In the club community.
Yeah.
exactly. So,
So
that's just been awkward.
is trying to make amends, or you guys just in a class together?
No,
What's,
it's
what's,
like we
what's
were
the
just
deets?
standing. We were waiting for the door, and just standing right next to each other. I had to pretend not to see her as I'm like talking to one of my other friends, and I'm like, blah blah blah. I'm getting louder so I can forget that she's there. You know. So
If it makes you feel better, that awkwardness never goes away.
that doesn't make me feel better.
Yeah. No, that was
It's wonderful.
People-
I mean,
Magic
here's
Live.
the pro move on that. You alpha, and you go like, no, just firm handshake. Good to see you.
Yeah, oh,
And then
God.
you just move on.
But the second time I was delivering, like I'm like a aide for the counselors, which is why I could talk to them. And they gave me a pass to give to one of the, rooms. So I go over there, I open the door, and then I have to walk up and stand right next to her as I'm giving a pass to the teacher, and it's like,
Is she being a bee?
no, she's
just
ignoring
kinda
me,
there,
and it's
yeah.
fine. That's great.
That's great.
It's just I just feel like awkward in that moment,
Yeah.
But that's the like most interesting thing. Like not really having a falling out with any of my friends.
Josie's friend trashing corner hour has been
Exactly.
brought to you by Kleenex.
Again.
Kleenex, get one for your nose.
Get one for your
nose.
I hope so.
They want it. Their marketing makes it very clear. They want to point out that it's for noses.
Noses.
Yeah, yeah.
That's funny.
All right. I guess I'm going to Florida tomorrow.
What?
Yeah. I got a show.
What?
I got a show at Embry-Riddle.
Oh, is it that time of year again?
Yeah. Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University.
When
And
are you
that-
going?
Like evenings. Dude, I cracked the code.
So should we do the bones tomorrow?
Maybe, actually. I've got a lot of Zoom calls filling up. No, I should be able to do it from the hotel.
Okay. Well, on Thursday.
We'll do it online, yeah.
Yeah.
But the I'll tell you what, man. That old way of doing it, like leaving the morning of, it's just for the birds. Coming in the day before, late, and then just sleeping in the day of the gig, pretty good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
what?
love leaving in the morning. What are you talking about? You did that like my entire life. We always woke up at like 3 and 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're telling me you're switching up?
Yeah.
My entire childhood was waking up at 3 in the morning.
Wait, why were you waking up?
Because we would go on a trip or whatever, and Dad'd be like, up and at 'em at 3 in the morning. That's the best time because all the flights or something. He would give some reason.
Yeah, those go on
Not
time.
delayed. Yeah.
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 No, I think Justin will have my back on that being
Oh,
true.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
brother.
No. I will torture my daughter similarly.
But honestly, it was actually waking up really early for the airplane is nostalgic now. I'm like, oh, it's like when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So
No, when you travel for business, that's the only way to go. And it's also a cheat code because there's the other people that are like, no, I can't. I don't wake up until like then
I need my coffee.
yeah, they're also the people that are like, oh, my flight didn't get there, or I was in some like
They're all confused. It's
Or
like
they're like, I had a vision when I was on the plane and I had to get everybody off the plane and it was a whole ordeal.
yeah.
Suddenly they all started dying around me. It was pretty weird.
yeah.
have you seen?
I
all
watched
of them?
Final Destination 2. That's it.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Look, shouts out to Weapons.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
see Weapons.
Was really good. I had a great time with it. It was a good movie that just
Is
came
that
out.
a Final Destination movie?
No.
Oh.
It's just a horror movie. And the trailer was pretty cheesy, so I thought Dad was crazy, but the reviews were really good. But when we got in the theater, all the trailers that they put before were like so bad. Like they were so bad. And so we were like, is
Well,
this
because
movie
no
about to be
movies
bad?
come out anymore.
Well, no,
Right?
it seemed to be more like, you go see a kids movie, so they edit even good kids movies. When they edit the trailer of them, they become like they look like. How do you make this Pixar movie look this terrible? Because it's
Right.
edited for kids to be run before a kids movie,
Yeah.
right? Similar bias for horror movies, where it's just like there's probably some thoughtful, good horror movies. We were about to see a thoughtful, good horror
Yeah.
movie, but the trailers beforehand made me like, I guess horror is just bad.
yeah.
And instead, it was a thoughtful horror movie that fucking ruled.
It was awesome. They did all the cheesy stuff, but it was like nightmares. So, like, it didn't really matter. And then they actually did the important, fun scares later. So it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember when every kids movie was live action and the trailers began with
Bring back Spy Kids.
Oh
Oh yeah, a skateboard and a panning shot.
And it was always like in trailers back in the day, they always would say like the main character's name in the beginning. It'd be like, Doug Australia is a this,
Yeah.
that, and the other, but he doesn't know that things are about to get upside down.
Yeah,
it's like, what do
actually-
you mean that this elixir makes me upside down? What?
So I traveled back down the rabbit hole far enough to when trailers before they were previews. They were literally just the garbage at the end in the last reel. They would just have extra stuff where they would just talk to the theater owners. And that's why they weren't meant to be miniature versions of the movies to court people at the box office. It was just like, hey, do you like car chases? Look, here's some clips of car chases. Look at these titties, et cetera, et cetera. It's like, trust me, you're going to want this movie because it's going to put butts in seats. But there was a movie called Heart Beeps, where there's a robot Heart Beeps with Andy Kaufman in it. And
I've never heard of Heart Beeps.
yes, I had neither. Won an Oscar.
What?
It was a gimme Oscar for the Stan Winston special effects.
Gotcha.
And it was it's rated 4.2 out of 10 on IMDb. But there's one moment that in that movie I thought there was the dumbest thing ever. There's an old Catskill. His name is Catskill. So a robot factory. One robot falls in love with another robot. They decide to run away. Little hero's journey. They take with them a R2D2 kind of bot and a robot that belongs to the Chuck E. Cheese's or Five Nights at Freddy's called Catskill, who tells these grown-up jokes.
Yeah.
Right? So there's a moment in that
Jew
movie.
coded or not?
Yes, very.
Jew coded.
Yes.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, he's the one talking in the trailer. He's like, "Oh, and
Hi,
they
I'm
got
just
ladies,
Catskill.
hachi-machi," and all that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
But there's
Gotcha.
one scene in the movie that breaks my brain. It makes me think that we do live in a simulation because at one point, Catskill runs out of batteries. You know, he's about to die
Yeah.
and sacrifices.
He was
himself.
gonna buy some, but then
What?
sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, so there's a moment that Andy Kaufman's character and whatever they're like checking him out, like he doesn't look so good. They open it and he says he's been saving battery. That's why he's been telling such bad jokes. The idea being like he was telling bad jokes to save energy because he was low on battery.
Oh,
And I
gotcha.
thought that is the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard in my entire life. And I'm in second grade. It's 1982.
Yeah.
And now, smash cut to today. That is literally how LLMs save energy is by by having worse thoughts.
Yeah.
How bonkers is that shit? It tells worse jokes to save batteries.
Catskill is the most exciting tech product in the world.
It is.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
did not see that coming.
No. Neither did I. Brian Brushwood didn't see the LLMs coming, but he's about to find out that Catskill.
Whoa! Oh
All right, now we gotta see which one of these buttons it is. Nope.
Yeah, let's do that one for the outro.
You think?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I didn't say no. You just said no as if I said no.
We'll do this lullaby.
Can I press all the buttons?
Yeah.
Kicking lyrics right.
Okay. What's that one do?
Well, they
Yeah, a lot of them are music.
that's the beginning. This is kind of.
This is a bit I like to call cuter after the show ends.
Yeah. This will be after the show. There we go. That's good. Hey, Josie, what did we learn?
That's
No autographs.
No
Yeah, no
autographs.
autographs.
Guys, come on.
Exactly. We learned that phone bands are bad and that you should listen to Almost a Girl Band on Spotify.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. Needle and thread.
Needle and Thread. Yep, with the awesome voodoo doll art on the top, and that was drawn by me. So
We learned that APs be tripping, yo.
exactly.
We learned that fossil fuels. LOL.
Yeah. You go next.
Oh, I don't have any more.
Well, yeah, you have to go again, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
That if you fall on a sandwich, it might get flat.
true.
We learned that every trailer in the 80s began with an orchestral swell.
And that we want to learn about the 50s.
And that I would go back for just one night.
One
Night.
All right.
Bye.
Shine on, you crazy diamond.
Die in a fire.
It's been a great night.
I'm gonna stop the music hard. I just did it. Boom. Oh wait, you should have let it keep going. That was cute. I ended up right at the end of the.
La 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 la.
Are you making fun of my la la las?
La la la. No. It
man, did I
reminded
put
me of
Funky
that
Whistle on
song.
here?
La 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 la. Do 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 do. La 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 la.
This is a 2000 song?
Probably.
Maybe
Which
I
means
know
you would
it.
like it.
I would like it. I know. I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure it out right now. I'm actually, my gears are turning.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Oh, there.
What is that song? It might be. a
La la
Shazam.
la la la.
No. They like that's like the opening of it.
La 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 la.
There you go. Yo.
I have to relog in.
Everybody.
Oh, here we go.
Bring it home. Everybody gather around.
La 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 la.
Da, 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 da. Yo.
Yo,
Can you freestyle? You got the flow right now?
no.
Come on, bring it.
No,
You're
I
only
don't got
on
the
the
flow.
internet.
I don't know. I don't know what to do, and I don't go fro. I got to leave. I gotta go. Let me leave this place. I'm an L.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, I just realized I am your ride back home, so
Yeah, I have to
we're
go,
gonna say
actually.
freestyling, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we love you guys. Bye.